We got a lot of issues here that we got to straighten out as people of the world and native people. I like speaking for natives, but we all have to get along as well too. We all walk in the same line here. We're involved to save our earth, I think, is our concern here. And if we all work together, accept what's happened in the past, try to repair the system the way it is, whether it's crippled up or whatever it is, try to work alongside it so we don't have to go through any more bad experiences with our lives, working along with the system and the system working with us. I think we got to try and open the eyes of whoever is responsible over there or hear us. There's no more jobs over here. There's no jobs here for the unskilled, whether if you're white, if you got children, you're suffering. And this is a big country, lots of food, lots of everything. Everything is so calculated to the point that it's very, very difficult to exist. And before I get into any further discussion, when I was talking about evolution, when I mentioned my brief version of what I interpret, that the way the mystery of creation, that super intelligence that's out there, that governs everything. That's where I was touching off on, and I'll just when I was mentioning that I was going out into space and creation, or wherever creation come from, in my own belief, regardless of what scientist or whatever brilliant mind there is out there, there's probably no way that a human being on the face of the earth can accurately pinpoint how creation came to be. Leave the creation out there, that powerful source of mystery that's so beautiful, that created us all, that created everything, equally for you and me, for whoever is the richest man in the world, to that guy that's sleeping in the back alley by that piss tank over there that I was talking about, between Hastings and Cordova Street. We have to work and try and develop some human balance here for all mankind. There's a lot of us. We're all beautiful people here. We are. We could still get along and have some joys of whatever good things life has to offer. Many of us don't see this as native people. Come down to these parks here, where we, like Oppenheimer Park and Pigeon Park, all those parks. You'll see our native people, where they're herded to, just like animals caged in here and there. It's the way it's become. And we live in a high society today. We got these super scientists out there that probably see this over here, of what's happening to their fellow people, the human beings over here. I don't think there should be a class in education and stuff like that, because a human being can't eat dust or dirt. Gotta have food here. So there's a lot of corrections here that have to be done. A lot of people will have to talk with one another and do simple things, just have social gatherings and talk. Normally everybody is friendly. But it seems like that's even taken away from us now. It's hard to say hi to anybody because it seems like everybody's turned cold. Like, what's happening to our world? Why are we imprisoning ourselves? It seems like there's so much negative forces of energy that's hovering above us here. It seems like too that poverty all of a sudden is exposed. I mentioned these people that are lining up on sandwich lineups are native people waiting for a meal and going into those religious services, which is good for those people that believe it. There's some of us that don't believe that, but there shouldn't be any contradictions or hatred because of that, because I don't think it should be forced what a person believes. People shouldn't divide or condemn each other because of what they believe in. But I do know that some of those establishments hold a 2-hour prayer session before you get a sandwich. Many instances you have to tolerate that because you have no other alternative because you got nothing in your belly. So those are some of the hardcore, down-to-earth, ground-level, cement sidewalk experiences that we have here. Hunger and pain. You know, Native people are very, very strong people in the sense that they hold their mentality irregardless of all the unjust that's happened to them and all the unjust that's taken place in our country. We're still able to exist to the best that we can. We're still able to smile to one another, sit out in a park and meet each other and say hello.